Oh my god, that was good. Hey everybody, it is Olivia and I am here with a brand new video for you guys, and I figured that I would do a beauty collective kind of haul because I've been back for quite a while now, back in the UK. I've been visiting before I go back to Switzerland to start my new job. So I've collected lots of different makeup, beauty items, you name it, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. But wait, there's more. Before I get into this video, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My handle is @HeyIt'sLivia. I've put it on the screen down below for you, floating around somewhere. So make sure you give me a follow. I update pictures on my feed kind of regularly. I'm kind of testing out a new theme at the moment because I have a little bit of social media OCD. So I like things to kind of be color coordinated and things like that. So I'm trying out new themes. So I'm uploading all the time, so make sure you go and give me a follow for outfit pictures and just what I'm up to in my regular life. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So I basically decided just to put everything in this MAC bag that I got. I basically got all these things over the past month or so because I've been visiting for quite a while. So I'm just gonna jump in. Some of the stuff I've already used, some of the stuff I'm using today, which is like brand new makeup. And yeah, let's just see how this goes. So the first thing that I picked up while I was back here in the UK was from Victoria's Secret, and it was one of their body sprays in Sequin Nights, and the notes are sparkling pomegranate, sultry woods, and party queen, whatever that entails. It smells really fresh. It's kind of sparkling, as it noted in here. It's sparkling pomegranate and sultry woods, whatever that means. But it's really long lasting. I like to just pop it in my bag and then just spray it all over when I'm heading out. It's a really nice refreshing scent, and yeah, I couldn't not get it. I think it was like £13 maybe, which is pretty good for like a pretty hefty big body spray like this, because it's 250 mils, so you're gonna get a lot of use out of it. The next item is something that I picked up yesterday, in fact, when I was in MAC. So basically, let me tell you a little story. I used to use the Benefit Oxygen Wow foundation, and it turned out it was too dark for me, and plot twist, it oxidizes. So I bought it in the lightest shade that they did, and then over time, I was going orange, y'all. It was not fun. It was not fun. So I went to MAC, got matched for a shade that actually suited my skin, and that was lighter, and I wanted fuller coverage. So I ended up picking up the Studio Fix Fluid in NC10, which is a really light shade. So fun fact, I didn't actually realize that this foundation didn't come with a pump until I got home and tried to use it for the first time, which was today. I have it on my face today. I applied it at 10 AM and it is now like 9 PM and it's still going strong. I've got no smudges, not had to reapply, so we're going really good. It basically comes in this little glass bottle like this, and yeah, it doesn't have a pump, which is super annoying. So when I fly back to Switzerland next week, I'm gonna have to go and pick up a pump to go in this, because I can't go on just like tipping it out, because I know there's going to be a disaster accident and it's going to go all over the bed, and then it'll stain everything, and it'll stain my new place where I'll be living, and it'll just go everywhere, and then I'll have wasted money on it and I'll have not needed it. But anyway, it's a great foundation. I think it was £26, but so far so good. I've been using it, it's amazing, it's doing wonders for my skin, it's lasting really long, and it's an amazing coverage, guys. You should definitely check this out. The next thing I picked up was a recommendation from my friend Stephanie Wyatt. She's like a certified makeup artist, so she knows her stuff. So she recommended for me to get the NYX eyebrow gel, or NYX if that's how you say it, and I got it in the shade Blonde, and you can decide whether or not you want to infill it. I'll give you like a glance of how I've done it today. Please bear this in mind that this is the first time I've used it, and I have never used a gel eyebrow filler before, so this is what my eyebrows currently look like with it on. So yeah, as I showed you guys, it's not too bad. It did pretty well, saying it's my first attempt. Obviously I'm going to learn more as I go along, but I applied this, as I mentioned before, same as my foundation. I applied it at 10 AM and it's now 9 PM, and they just they've not budged all day, so that's what I needed, was long-lasting makeup, and I certainly got it. I think this was like in the region of £7 to £8, maybe even less, I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely a great product. Another thing that I just randomly picked up when I was in Boots was this Mega Lightning highlighter from Obsession Cosmetics, which I've never heard of before, but I've used it a couple of times, and honestly it's pretty good. Like, the pigment's really good, it seems to last quite a while, and it's not like really in your face, it's just kind of subtle, and I think it's really, really pretty. So this is it swatched on the skin. It's really, really pretty, and the shade is Mega Lightning. But yeah, I believe this was like, maybe, it was less than £10, definitely less than £10, between £5 and £10, I would say. Another thing that I picked up while I was in Debenhams, Another thing that I picked up while I was in Debenhams yesterday was the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I got the waterproof option purely because my makeup tends to smudge and I just want something a bit more long lasting. I've not tried it yet, but I've heard amazing reviews from makeup artists, all my friends that are into makeup, they swear by this product, so I'm really, really excited to try it. Okay, I probably should have shown you this with the eyebrow gel that I showed you, but I also got a brush from NYX to specifically apply like the eyebrow gel. So it's like a fine end brush, and then it has like a spoolie on the end to brush the product through your eyebrows once you've applied it, and it's pretty good. It is brush number 18, I believe, and I think it was like £9, but yeah, it's a bargain. It's really well made and really sturdy, and it fits in with the rest of my makeup brushes, so definite must buy if you're getting an eyebrow gel. Next thing, we are going on to NYX again, NYX again. And it is the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. It's literally like an insanely full coverage concealer. I've had this on under my eyes, across my nose, and just dotted sort of all over my face all day. Not budged, not at all. I set it with some powder and it's just not budged. A common problem that I used to get when I would wear Benefit concealer under my eyes is that basically my mascara would transfer constantly. So like, I'm talking every 20-30 minutes I'd be having to wipe my under eyes or wipe the top of my eyes. But with this concealer, like, I've not had that issue like whatsoever. I believe this was probably like £9. I got it in the colour Fair because bizarrely the colour that was before it was like porcelain or ivory or something, and it was darker than this, and this is the second shade down, so I was kind of like, I'm getting this one. But yeah, it's a really good product so far. I'm really liking it. I imagine you could probably just use it like as just concealer if you weren't feeling like a foundation day, and it'd work just fine. Like, it's honestly really, really good. And for the price, like, you just can't go wrong. So another thing that I recently picked up is a beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques one. I got it in a set of 2, I believe, 2 or 3 maybe, and they were like £12 for 2, which is kind of pricey for me for a beauty blender, but apparently these ones are really good, so I just thought I'd try them. Yet to try it, but I just thought I'd try it. My current beauty blender is a Spectrum beauty blender, and that is a really, really good beauty blender. It's really pretty, it's purple, like iridescent, it's really pretty. But yeah, this is the Real Techniques one, and I'm excited to try this. Another thing that I picked up from MAC is a brand new lipstick. I always go in there, I see the lipsticks, and I'm like, oh no, I've been captured. Because they kind of like lure me in like mermaids luring sailors to their deaths. It's like the death of my purse, so it's kind of the same thing. But yeah, I saw this matte lipstick, and it is in the shade Marrakesh, which apparently is quite a new one, so I was told by the woman there. It's kind of orangey toned, it's like an orangey red. And I think this was like £15 or £17, I'm not 100% sure. But I had it on at like the evening before this one, like yesterday night. I went out for a meal at TGI Fridays. I had like really like messy food. That sounds gross, I'm so sorry. And it was still lasting by the point that I got to bed at like 2 AM. and had to take my makeup off. So it lasted really, really long. I've had MAC matte lipsticks before in the past and they've never lasted that long, so maybe they changed the formula. Honestly, who knows? But maybe they're gonna rival with my Kylie Cosmetics lip kits because this is a good one. Okay, so I got one more thing from NYX, which was recommended to me because I've never tried a translucent powder like to set makeup before. And this is the NYX Professional Makeup HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. And this was like £7, maybe £7 or £9. And I use it under my eyes and basically dusting it lightly all over my face, and it sets my makeup amazingly. Like literally my makeup has not budged all day essentially, which is really good, and that's what I've wanted from a finishing powder. Isn't that what everyone wants from a finishing powder? Jesus Christ, Olivia. But yeah, it's a really good finishing powder, so if you're in a NYX store you should definitely check out the products that I mentioned, because I've never used NYX for like cosmetics or anything, and it was solely on the recommendations that I was given on my Instagram that I just thought to try it, because there were so many. I just kept seeing NYX on my makeup recommendations poll thing on Instagram, so everyone was kind of like, oh, try it. So I was like, okay, I'll go in and see. And I went in, saw it, loved what I saw, and then was like, cheeky purchase. So yeah. Okay, now I'm down to the last two things that I actually purchased beauty wise for this past coming week. So I got, this is a staple, I always have to have one of these. So I got a Palmer's Cocoa Butter lip balm. Literally swear by these, they're amazing. These and Burt's Bees keep my lips hydrated all day. For those of you that don't know, I have an allergy to citric acid, so that means any fruit with juice in, and it's actually added into a lot of different foods, like food additives. So basically everything I eat unfortunately has like a small concentrated amount of citric acid in, because it's really hard to avoid, and it's always making my lips super dry. So I always have to have a lip balm. I'm always reapplying. Everywhere I go I'm like, it's really good. And it smells like chocolate. And then the last thing that I got, which is probably going to blow everybody's mind, because up until now I never ever wore eyeliner, ever. Like in the history of Olivia, it never happened. So I was recommended this Scandalize mascara by Maybelline, and it's a waterproof, smudge-proof, long-lasting mascara, and it's like a fine tip. It's really good, because I've started doing like little bits of eyeliner on my eye. I don't know if you can see, it's probably not very good. I only started learning how to do it like a couple of weeks ago, so don't at me. But yeah, so I've heard that it's really good. I've tried it. This is my second one of these that I'm on now. I've used my other one that much that it's just gone, so do with that what you will. It's super inexpensive. It's probably like £6 or £7, I think, so it's really good. I don't know much about eyeliner, but this stays on all day, and I think that's what people want. I don't know about eyeliner. Makeup isn't like my strong suit. I know enough about it to be like, hey, that's a good product, and like recommend it probably to my mum, but to talk about it to somebody that knows a lot about makeup, I have no idea. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that little mini sort of beauty collective haul that I had going on there. Stay tuned for the next video, because I'm going to be doing a like fashion haul of things that I've got over the past month while I've been here visiting in the UK. And I will see you guys next time. Same place, probably not the same time, but we'll figure it out. Bye!